The first surrender of Russian pilot along with his Mi-8 helicopter created a lot of fuss recently, and now we have the exclusive footage of the special operation of the Ukrainian GUR called Sinitsia. The Russian pilot calls on other Russian pilots to follow his example. "You are guaranteed that you will live, receive a reward, and if you want, even continue to fly. But on the side of truth," he said. What does U.S. aid to Ukraine look like? It stops Russian reinforcements in their tracks. South of Verbov, Russia tries to bring up fresh men and equipment to slow down the Ukrainian advance. First, they're hit by regular high-explosive rounds. Then the Ukrainian 44th Artillery Brigade adjusts their data to use cluster munition. In the occupied Crimea, the Belarusian electronic warfare station Groza 6 was spotted. The partisan Atesh movement stated that this electronic warfare station will soon repeat the fate of the destroyed equipment because the residents of Crimea are actively fighting against the Russian occupation. Chemicals warehouse are on fire in the Moscow suburbs. We obtained further footage of a Ukrainian Bayraktar TB2 UCAV in action in the south. This time, a Russian Ural transport truck was destroyed. Female relatives of mobilized Russian soldiers from Buryatia in Siberia have appealed to Vladimir Putin for help after their request to find out what has happened to their men were met with complete indifference from the Russian military. The men are from the 37th Separate Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade, based in Kyakhta, Buryatia, and serving under the Northern Military District. After they came under Ukrainian artillery fire on the 5th of June 2023, contact was lost with them. They are currently listed as missing. According to the relatives, they sent appeals for information to Military Unit 69647, the 37th Brigade. In response, we received complete indifference from the command of this unit. They list the names of the missing men in the video. We are forced to search for our relatives in hospitals on our own, as well as to look through thousands of videos and photos of dead soldiers in Ukrainian facilities, and to look for the bodies of our relatives in morgues in Rostov, Donetsk, Luhansk. We appeal to you, i.e. Putin, to render assistance in search of our relatives who are on the territory of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Russians seem to have been slow or even just indifferent about retrieving the bodies of their dead from Ukraine. Russian soldiers have described fighting among the bodies of their comrades that had been left in the open for months. The Ukrainians have also spoken of difficulties in arranging returns. According to Ukraine's defense minister Oleksiy Reznikov, near the start of the war, the Russians refused to allow the return of 3,000 bodies because they didn't want to acknowledge the scale of their losses. The Russian military clearly sees battlefield clearance and burial as a low priority, partly to avoid acknowledge high casualties, but also likely reflecting an institutional indifference towards the welfare of the average Russian soldier, whether in life or death. Ukrainian FPV loitering munitions strike targeting a Russian BMP-3, resulting in an ammunition detonation and turret toss. Ukrainian company DevDroid has developed a remote control turret based on artificial intelligence. The TGP combat module is placed in a trench for camouflage and protection. AI recognizes movements and manpower, then raises the weapon from the trench and signals the operator to capture the target so that he can open fire. The turret is controlled by AI, which independently aims and calculates ballistics, while the operator from a safe location only confirms the opening of fire. This is how Ukraine attacked Russian airfields from its territory. The video shows the special operations of the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine in December 2022. The Diaghilev and Engels air bases, located 500 kilometers from the Ukrainian border, were attacked using Soviet Tu-141 Strizh UAVs converted into kamikaze UAVs. At least one Russian Tu-22M3 strategic bomber was significantly damaged then.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.